You're either going to do two things when you watch this video, and that's either laugh because it's so pathetic, or want to punch me in the face because it's so pathetic. The hypertextopia thing didn't work, so this is my project, I guess. It's a video of a story that I'm going to make up, and it's going to be wonderful. Okay. It was very sunny one day. Thomas, this is Thomas, he's a giraffe, wanted to meet some friends. But his mom, Sally, who's clearly overprotective, was like, Thomas, you can't go anywhere because look at that sun. It's just boiling and you gotta keep your coat nice and shiny, which means we have to take you to the watering hole daily, which means there's no time for friends. Well, Thomas didn't like this. But Mom, I need someone to talk to. You're so mean to me all the time and you just want to keep me under your wing, but I want to break away and be independent. No, Thomas, you do what I say. Okay. Thomas gave her the silent treatment, and she said, excuse me, because you know that's what moms do. And then she goes, excuse me, I'm talking to you. And then he's like, oh, okay, whatever. What, Mom? She's like, listen to me, or you're going to be in some grave danger sometime, and I'm not going to be there to help you because you're going to be disobeying me. He just brushed it off. Whatever, Mom. Okay, so the day went on, and they did their thing, and they went to the watering hole, and it was awesome. And then the sun kept going, because it's very hot out. And they were in Africa because that's where giraffes live, and it was very hot, so it kept being hot. And then all of a sudden Thomas comes home from the watering hole with his mom, but his mom stands up to take a nap because they don't lay down, so he wants to go on an adventure and meet some friends. So without Sally knowing, Thomas slowly crept away from the giraffe village in Africa, where it's very hot. Little did he know he was going to be in a lot of trouble, because foreshadowing, like his mom said, he was going to be in grave danger when he disobeys her. So Thomas was going down the road, trying to figure out some friends. He already knew all the giraffe friends, so he obviously wanted cooler friends. He always thought those white and black animals were awesome, but he didn't know what they were. So he was going around searching for those. They're called pandas, but he didn't know that. So he kept on going until he found one. And on his way down the African road, he met Joseph. It's a very suitable name. Joseph was taking a nap. However, Thomas ran into his home and he didn't know. There goes Thomas. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Black and White Thing. What are you?
Giraffe.
I'm Joseph, and this is my house, and you are currently trespassing. Well, I'm sorry, Joseph. I was just trying to see what kind of creatures live in the African road. But I see I'm not very wanted. No, it's okay. I love making friends and eating them. I mean, it's very nice to meet you. What's your name? My name's Thomas. Well, very nice to meet you. And they shake hands and become friends, if you want to call it that. However, they went on talking through the day, and it started getting darker in the African desert. Not a desert. Africa. Anyways, Thomas noticed that it started to get a little cloudy. So he was like, Joseph, it was nice meeting you and all, but I should go because look, it's getting a little cloudy, and you know what happens when clouds come. starts to rain. As soon as Thomas seen the first 2 raindrops, he knew he had to get out of there before his mom, overprotective Sally, definitely got in trouble. Anyways, Joseph tried to continue the conversations because he was really desperate because him and his wife just split up, and it was a really hard time. Well, I'd love to have you around sometime again, but then again, you can always just stay for dinner. No, I think Mom has some salad at home waiting for me. So I'm just gonna leave, but it was nice meeting you. I'll see you later. Then, suddenly, Pandy turned into a witch. And Thomas was a little freaked out. Ah, Pandy the witch? You're a witch? Why, yes I am. And I'm gonna put a curse on you, Thomas. Thomas screamed, and he tried to run away, but Pandy punched him in the face, and Thomas knocked out. During this time, Joseph over here wanted to make a very nice giraffe stew, so he started boiling up some things. However, little did he know when he had his back turned, Thomas awoke and was like, heck no, I'm getting the F out of here. So Thomas ran away. And he cried, and he cried, and he cried. And Joseph said, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little weird patterned body too. That was the end of them. Because obviously, Thomas didn't go back and see him. Because that's freaking weird. Anyways, Thomas was crying home. But it was still raining. And he was like, Mom! Mom! A panda almost ate me! And she was like, say what? And he was like, oh God, I'm so sorry. And he was like, yeah, Mom, Panda almost ate me. I tried to make friends. I told you not to make any friends because that was horrible. And Mom, I know. But still, a panda almost tried to eat me. That's what you get. Didn't want to say I told you so, but that's how it goes with me and my fellow parents. Always trying to teach lessons to their kids. Yeah, Mom, I got it, okay? But still, I almost got eaten by a panda, and I'm so sorry I ran away, but you were sleeping, and I had nothing better to do. I just want to make friends because everyone in this giraffe village is scary. Well, not scary compared to the panda, but they're boring, and I need adventure in my tall-legged life. I understand, Thomas, but you need to realize that as a mother, I am in charge of all you do, and if you cause trouble, and if you get eaten, it's on my back. Okay, Mom, I see. You don't understand that I almost got eaten by a panda, but it's cool. It's on your back. That's right. So just be a good little giraffe. Fun. And obey me. Okay, Mom. And they lived happily ever after because the lesson was learned that giraffe obviously disobeyed his mom, which everyone does. I mean, come on now. But he realized to listen to his mom because moms are always right. Well, anyways, I'm sorry. I don't even know if that was the project, but I tried really hard. Please just accept this.